and welcome. Today's topic is on the Twin Flame mission. So, I've been on this journey for about, I'm going to say 2 or 3 years now. Yeah, about 2 years. And the one thing that constantly gets brought up is my twin flame, obviously. But he's not the only thing that gets brought up. I keep seeing things during readings and stuff about, oh, you should be doing the mission, and it'll eventually lead you to reunion with your twin. Well, for me, cool. Okay. Yeah, more than likely that's probably what's gonna happen. Once I start my mission, it will bring him in, but I don't really know what that is. And I'm pretty sure that most people don't know what the mission is. I know a lot of readers talk about the mission and that we should be doing it, but you don't ever tell us what that mission is. I know that some people's mission is to help other twins, like read tarot, psychically tell us, hey, this is how things are happening, how you should be doing things. But you don't ever tell us about what the mission is. And for some of you, yeah, the mission is to psychically do stuff to help other twins. But for the most part, nah. That's not how twins are supposed to interact with the world. Because that's a big part of the twin flame thing, is to help the world, not just the twin flame community. So I've been searching for information on this twin flame mission. And the closest thing I found was just saying, hey, you have a mission. No one ever tells you what the mission is. And I've been feeling this for a while. I've been feeling like I've been being called to something better, something more than what I've been doing lately. And it's really annoying that I can't figure it out. What is it? So I've been trying to I've been doing different things here and there, trying to figure out what makes me happy and what feels good, what feels the most right to me. At the moment, I am going into the healthcare business, or healthcare, and hopefully I can help people out. I can save some lives, make people's lives better, like make them feel better about themselves. But that doesn't feel like my mission. Like, it doesn't feel like the whole thing. So I tried gardening, and I liked it for a while, and then my family kind of took that over, and they basically made me obsolete by putting in timed, basically sprinklers. They put in sprinklers, and now I don't have to go out there and water the plants and tend to them, like weed them or anything, because they bought something that'll do that for me. So then I was like, okay, maybe I can help the world by just being here, like by talking to people. But then quarantine happened, and I was like, okay, not a big deal. It'll eventually end. Then it did end. Like last month it ended. And then I went out to a bar and I talked to this chick for like 2 hours. And I also hung out with some other people, made some other people like smile at least a couple times. And everything was great. I was like, yeah, maybe this is what I was supposed to do, just make people smile. But it kind of didn't, like, yeah, it felt good to make people smile, but it didn't feel like that was the mission. So, that little notion ended whenever quarantine happened again. Like, all the bars closed and stuff. And you can't really make people smile with a mask on. Like, you can't tell if they're smiling or not. So I started thinking about other possible things that I could do for the mission. So I started recycling. Make the world a better place. Leave it for better than you found it, kind of thing. I instantly, right after I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start recycling, I instantly lost my hydro flask. And I was like, oh, great. I'm already doing a terrible job at this. So I was like, okay, well then I'll just reuse water bottles that I've already used. Well, my family started throwing those away as soon as I would use them and leave them on the counter to be recycled and reused. They would throw them away. So I was like, okay, guess this isn't my mission. So yeah, just so I guess I've come to the conclusion that the mission isn't really about doing something specific. Like, yeah, it might be doing something specific for some people, but for most of us, it's probably just do what feels right in the moment. Like, oh, you think showing someone how to exercise properly will make them feel good and you feel good, do that. If you think growing vegetables and handing them out to neighbors feels good, makes you and them happy, do that. Possibly donating, that might help. Who knows? But if you feel like it's doing good in the world, maybe that's what the mission is. Doing what feels right. No matter what other people think. Because, I mean, even talking to somebody about how they feel about a situation. Yeah, it might not make you feel good, or make you, oh yes, super excited, but might make them feel better. And that's, honestly, I think that's what the Twin Flame journey is all about. Making the world feel better than it was the day before. Even if you just help one person, that should be enough. Thanks.